Leaning into aging. Now that's a beautiful and complex conversation. Aging is such a layered experience. It's not just about the physical changes, though they're often the loudest in our minds. It's about the evolution of how we see ourselves, what we value, and how we show up in the world. Leaning into aging is about letting go of the resistance. That resistance to change, to letting go of the you once were, can be exhausting. It's born from a culture obsessed with youth, where aging is seen as a battle to be fought rather than a journey to be embraced. But what if aging wasn't something to fight at all? What if it was about becoming more you, more grounded, more self-aware, more at peace? Aging has this way of stripping away the superficial. As you get older, you start to see what really matters and what doesn't. You stop feeling the need to explain yourself to everyone. You realize some of the things you once thought you couldn't live without, whether that's certain relationships, habits, or ambitions, no longer fit who you've grown into. You give yourself permission to leave those things behind, not with bitterness, but with a sense of gratitude for what they taught you. And there's freedom in that, isn't there? Aging can feel like a shedding process. You let go of the need to chase, to prove, to keep up. You lean into the wisdom you've earned, into the clarity that comes with time. You learn to trust yourself in ways you might not have been able to when you were younger. You stop asking for permission to take up space or to say no, because you've come to realize your energy is finite and worth protecting. But let's not pretend it's all easy. Leaning into aging means acknowledging loss, the loss of youth, the loss of certain opportunities, even the loss of how the world used to see you. That loss can feel heavy, like an ache you can't quite name. But here's the thing. Loss is also an opening. In that space, you have the chance to redefine what matters. You can choose joy over appearance, substance over show, and depth over distraction. This is the gift of aging, the clarity to see what's worth your time and what isn't. You stop chasing trends, stop trying to fit yourself into molds that no longer hold you. Maybe you've outgrown the late nights, the restless pursuit of attention, or the endless striving to be seen. Maybe it's time to leave behind the outfits, the habits, or even the dreams that belong to a younger version of yourself. That's not giving up, it's growing up. When you lean into the afternoon of life, you discover a softer kind of power. It's not about how loud you can be or how much you can take on. It's about how steady you've become. The afternoon light doesn't demand, it simply offers itself, inviting you to slow down, to savor, to live with intention. There is a dignity in aging, in standing tall and saying, "This is where I am now, and I will honor it." There's beauty in acknowledging the lines on your face, the silver in your hair, and the changes in your body, not as signs of what's been lost, but as evidence of a life lived, of lessons learned. These aren't marks of decline, they're badges of resilience. And so we let go. We let go of the need to prove, the need to chase, the need to cling to what no longer fits. And in that letting go, we find something far more profound. Room to grow into the person we were always meant to be. Because aging isn't about becoming less. It's about becoming more. More attuned to the beauty in the everyday. More open to moments of connection. More forgiving of yourself, of others, of life for not being perfect. It's a time for depth, for meaning, for embracing the richness of the stage without apology. The afternoon of life is an invitation to slow down, to savor the relationships that nourish you, to pursue the passions that light you up, and to walk through the world with a quiet confidence that no longer seeks validation. Let go of the morning. Let the afternoon hold you. Let it wrap you in its softer light, its deeper colors, its quieter joys. Let it show you that there's a beauty in aging that no cream, no trend, no fleeting thrill can ever replace. this is not the end of the story. It's where everything deepens, where the chapters grow more vivid, where the meaning of it all comes into focus. So lean in. Trust this season of your life. Let it teach you not just how to live, but how to be. And in that being, may you find not just peace, but wonder.